Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard, and I'm here with a very interesting video. As you guys know, the calendar for SSC is out already and the CGL examination has been preponed a little bit. So this year expect the examination to happen anywhere between May to June. As per the calendar, that is what they have let us know, right? Now, keeping that in mind, if I take the earlier bit, meaning May, we have round about 120 days towards 120 days, around that much time towards our examination. Now, the question is, how can we utilize, let's say, if you are a beginner, you are about to start your preparation, you were planning, you were about to start, because I get so many queries on a regular basis. Sir, I'm just about to start, I was thinking about starting for the first couple of months, but again I'm just yet to start, and suddenly SSC has released and they have preponed the exam. Will I be able to take the exam this year, or should I wait for the next year? And there are so many queries, right? So let me give you a proper study planner for 120 days. How should you properly go for about this 120 days on quantitative aptitude, so that your entire syllabus, your revision, your mocks, everything can be covered on a proper way. Okay, so this is the quant ascent for 120 days. So let's start, sir. So this particular video, so let me just first of all give you the first breakdown that I have done. You see, phase one, I have divided that this thing is like in three phases. Total 120 days. Out of that, the first phase I have kept for 2 months, that is 60 days, meaning half of your 120 days. That will be your foundation. So during these 60 days, you will solely focus on learning the things. If you are an absolute beginner, you will solely focus on learning the topics, learning, understanding the topics, getting to know what types of questions SSC asks and getting to know how to solve them, right? This is the first part. Now, then comes the third month, or 60 days, 61 to 90. There you will consolidate. Now, what do you mean by consolidation? Like consolidation, again, you have to revise, because please understand, by the time you have done 2 months of preparation, most likely without proper revision, the first couple of weeks, whatever you have learned, most likely like you can't retain everything. So you need a proper revision strategy. So this 1 month you will give, give this time to that particular revision, so that everything you can consolidate in one place, that is in your mind. Then last month, last but not the least, this particular part will be your intensification, meaning you have to intensify your preparation. This is the last bit of your preparation. Now, please understand, let's say you might say, sir, if the exam happens in June, except for May, so then you have another month in your hand. In that case, this phase will be extended. You can intensify your preparation by another month. So in that case, instead of 120, you can write 90 to 150 days. You are getting my point? So the more intensification you can do, because you see, foundation will not change depending on the day of the exam or date of the exam. The consolidation phase will not change, but intensification, there is no limit to this. The more the intensive preparation is, the better you will score in your examination, right? Now, let's start with the first part, that is foundation. Let me start with the first part, which is foundation, sir. You see, I have given you two things. Sir, you must, in your foundation phase, now 2 months is really a short time to complete your entire syllabus from the point of view of SSC CGL. Why? Because the syllabus, especially in quant, is very fast. Syllabus is not very, it's not like you can do it in like a week or so. But again, please understand, the only way you can complete the syllabus in 2 months, if you do this thing, arithmetic and advanced maths. If you are willing to do this, that means you are doing it in parallel. Every day you are giving some time to advanced maths, some time to arithmetic. So kind of take this not as one subject, so take this as couple of different subjects. Arithmetic, you have to give 1.5 hours. Advanced maths, you give 1.5 hours. So this you have to dedicate every day, minimum, apart from classes I'm talking about. Perfect, everyone. Now again, for as I just told you, for 60 days you have to complete your entire syllabus, because the consolidation and intensification part, that is a must. You cannot expect you will complete the syllabus and you will go into the SSC examination and you will score huge. It's not possible. Let me just say this upfront only. Now, again, phased consolidation and the integration of mocks. Again, from day 60 onwards, the full mock tests will be integrated. I'll discuss that later on. So this is mocks will play a very, very, very vital role in your preparation. We will discuss when to use sectional mocks, when to use full mocks. We'll discuss everything. And controlled exposure and early exposure to mocks. These are basically your topic wise tests and the sectional mocks. Okay, so we will have a discussion around that as well. Let's move on. So timing, if you are someone who believes to have a timing, so this is the bare minimum that I have written over here. 1.5 hours for arithmetic, 1.5 for advanced, and for the practice and analysis of mocks or for mock, because for the initial phase I've kept it, you will give one mock a day, or let's say say Monday you have taken a mock, Tuesday we'll do the analysis. So 1 hour I have kept for that on a regular basis. So total 4 hours I have given. Okay, but again remember, every day this you have to do, and this every day is the key word, sir. You see, consistency is the key. So it doesn't matter whether you are giving 3 mocks a day and then not giving mocks for, let's say, 3-4 days. I don't want that. I'm not asking you guys to do that. Give mocks. I'm asking you to give 1 mock only, but again do that every day for the upcoming 120 days. Right now, sir, primary goal, as I just told you, to achieve complete conceptual clarity. This is a must. Don't only, so what happens when we have a little less amount of time, which you will face, you have to complete the syllabus in 60 days. So in that case, we tend to rely more on shortcuts. Let me say this, that approach will not work. You need to know shortcuts, definitely. You cannot just rely on the conventional methods all along. But remember, only shortcuts will not work. You need to have conceptual clarity and focus on conceptual shortcuts rather than the formula based ones. Okay, because 2000 formula based shortcuts, nobody can kind of retain all that. It's impossible, especially in 60 days. Perfect. Acha. So also, weekly sectional mocks, we will discuss that in the next slide. So phase 1, that was the foundation phase, the first 2 months, 1 to 60. So I have given you a track. Arithmetic, you see, separate for arithmetic as well as advanced maths. Now let me say one thing here. Let me say a simple thing over here. This is downloadable. I will provide this. You will get the link to this, how to download, in the description. I will make sure to link the this particular PDF. Okay, so this I have made. So arithmetic, I have started, or I will ask for the first 10 days complete number system first, and parallelly, sir, advanced maths, I will ask start with algebra. Now, second 10 days, sir, then comes percentage profit loss discount, because the profit loss discount completely depends on percentage. Now, again, geometry, complete geometry you cannot do in 10 days. So this is just the first part till triangles. Okay. But again, only again these chapters, depending, again I have given you a very generic approach that will work for most. Let me just say this: if you feel, sir, your number system is ready, you can shorten the number of days here. And if you think you will need to put a little emphasis on another part, put like again like take 2 days from here, put extra 2 days, like those 2 days, put there extra. Let's say you need a couple days more in probability. Like do, like fine tune this strategy according to your needs. But again, a few things are non-negotiable. What, sir? 25 to 30 questions apart from the class questions. These are your own questions you have to solve every day. This is bare minimum of every topic. It is not like you only need to do 25-30 questions every day. Of every topic, 25 to 30 from arithmetic, from advanced. So total 50-60 questions every day you need to do. Now, again, I have given you some self-checking milestones here, which you can definitely follow if you want. You can take on 7th day, meaning 1 week, you can take a sectional mock of arithmetic. 10th day, one sectional mock or topic test of algebra. Similarly, 15th, 20, geometry and arithmetic once again. Now, arithmetic meaning, arithmetic you will take, say, number system 1 topic test. Over here, you have done percentage profit loss discount, take topic test on this. Okay, this is how you proceed. Now comes the second, like the next phase of the days. So day 21 to 30. So again, go into the ratio, proportion, and interest. Ratio, proportion, interest, and on the advanced front, the complete the remaining geometry front. And again, 31 to 40. This is time and work, pipe and system, the similar chapters, and mensuration, at least complete 2D. Again, here I will suggest go and add statistics to this list. Statistics also very elementary. You don't need that much. The basics, the central tendency and the dispersion. Please add statistics. You should be able to do this because 2D mensuration is not that much big. Okay. Now, again, I have given you some self checks which you can follow. Moving on, sir. Now again, last phase, 41 to 50. Again, the remaining, that whole time speed, like speed and distance package, including races and everything. Circular motion, linear race, everything. And 3D mensuration, trigonometry, the whole trigonometry. Okay. And the basics of coordinate geometry and probabilities, sir. Now, this part I forgot to actually like include. You can do this here with like the mensuration, or you can do it here, or if you want, you can add it to any previous topic as well, whenever you feel you are comfortable. Now, day 51 to 60, I have added the remaining topics: mixture, allegation, average, partnership, those parts. This is your basics. Now, again, the same self checks you have to do. Now, again, you see, day 45. So first, if you have noticed, day 30, if I just go back for a second, day 30, I have asked you guys to take your first full mock. But again, many of you will say, sir, day 30, we are only halfway through our syllabus. We have only completed halfway, the 50% of your syllabus, but you are asking us to solve the full mock. Again, this is not for marks. This is what we call the mock zero. This is what we call the mock zero. Meaning, this will give you the idea where you are standing, how good your preparation is going. Okay? Don't look at how much marks you are scoring. How many marks you have scored, that is not the agenda for this mock. This is to give you the idea how good your preparation is going, where you are standing with respect to the competition. Now you will start getting some idea, the more idea actually I should say, on the second full mock which I have asked you to take on day 45, meaning 15 days apart. Till now, again, every day the mock you will take, the other mocks, all those will be topic tests. Topic tests. So after every topic, you need to take topic tests. Okay. And again, full quant mocks you will start taking once the syllabus is ending. So by day 60, your syllabus is done. Now you are free to kind of start taking the full mocks. Right? Now, the next phase. So this completes your phase 1 preparation. The day 60, the syllabus is done, sir. Syllabus is done. The milestone, full syllabus is complete. Next comes the phase 2 of your preparation, the consolidation. The consolidation, as I just told you. Now we will start with our controlled mocks. Now the marks of the mocks will play a role in understanding our preparation. You see what we will have. So we will use our mocks to figure something out. What, sir? We will figure out two things. Which chapters are our strength, and what are our, more importantly, which chapters are our weak areas. Because based on that, we will focus on our improvement. Like you can say, focus our revision so that we can improve. So whichever are our weak areas, so again, we will revise those chapters more so that we can improve there. And definitely, if now in this phase, many of you might start having trouble with accuracy. This is where the accuracy problem starts happening, because you are going for marks, you are trying to solve the questions as soon as possible, as fast as possible. This is when we start losing marks for silly mistakes. Now, that is when you need to kind of sit down, take a breath, and definitely work on your mistakes. Okay? Now, with that being said, next comes, sir. You see, the structure I'm giving you. Sir, 3 day structure. 3 day, so 3 plus 1 structure, if you can see. 3 day, I'll do arithmetic revision and target practice. Targeted practice. This is weekly. 3 plus 3 plus 1, you see, 7 days. Now again, advance again 3 days, same I'll do for advanced maths. And one day I will do a full mock along with a deep analysis. These will be sectional mocks, but again, this will be a full mock. Clear everyone? Clear everyone, sir? Now, mock frequency, you see, I have given. So again, every alternate day, if you see, I'm taking a mock. 3 mocks every week for the time being. Now, primary focus areas I've just written, the most important. So again, once you start taking mocks, you will realize this by yourselves. These are the chapters where the most weightage or most number of questions you are getting. Okay. Now, the last phase of your preparation, that is intensification. Now here you need to develop your exam temperament and optimize the question selection strategy, which we call screening, which is most important. Meaning, it's not like which questions we will do and which questions we won't do, because there will be only 1 or 2 questions here and there which we won't do, maybe, and there will be shifts where we'll do every question. But we need to fix the order as well. There will be a couple of questions which might be lengthy, which we will do at the end. But again, if we start with those questions, or we like try to do those questions in the first 10-15 questions, that can have an impact on our exam temperament, on our exam confidence. So again, so to kind of filter those out, we need to do the screening to like kind of solve the questions in the proper order. That is very, very important. Sometimes I know people, let's say for example, compound interest. Many students have a little, you can say, they fear compound interest because of the sheer calculation. So in those situations, what you can do? So again, I know people who, whenever they see a compound interest question, be it like it might be very easy question, but still they always attempt that at the end. They do all the other questions, then only they attempt, because they don't know when will that become very lengthy or something. So that order is very important to maintain. And these things you will only understand when you are taking mocks on a regular basis. Okay. Now, method will be high frequency and full length mocks followed by a final focused revision period, sir. This will discuss. Now, you see the final 30 days, the final stretch that I was talking about, the intensification period. So 91 to 105 days, meaning these 15 days, sir, you see, alternate days will take full quant mocks. Full quant mocks meaning full mocks, so quant will be a part of it. So again, everyday mock and analysis, like next day analysis. And again, deep revisions. Deep revisions are very, very important based on these mocks. So again, every mock, when you do analysis, you will figure out your weak areas, do like revision based on those chapters. Very, very, very important. Right? Now again, next, sir, again you have to intensify that in the next 15 days. How? By taking the mock count to Delhi. So again, you have whatever you are doing in alternate days, you have to do this now in everyday basis. Again, you are taking the mock same day, you are doing the analysis same day, you are doing the revision like questions, the practice of the revision questions on the same day itself. And after you have done this intense like practice, for the last 5 or the final 5 days, I am asking you to just relax. Don't take mocks, don't do anything. Just do a little bit of like revision, just review the formula sheets that you have made like during your foundation like classes, the previous mistakes, 1 or 2 light mocks, purely for confidence. This is also optional. If you want to take, you take. If you don't want, it's absolutely okay. So this is the final 120-day, I can say, like a few things, like a strategy. Now, few tips from my end. I will ask, if you are very organized, I will ask you to maintain error notebooks. Error notebooks you can maintain to separate notebooks, one for arithmetic, one for advanced maths, or you can kind of use the same notebook from middle. You know what we used to do. So you take one big notebook, you use it, you divide it in 2 parts. That also works. Okay. Second point is the most important point. This is what we generally miss. You see, over last 10 minutes, I'm like saying only one thing. Every mock, then analysis. So like mock analysis over mock count, this should be your priority. Because please understand, I know 90% of the students do what? They are focusing on, I have given 100 mocks. I have given 50 mocks. But again, I have analyzed 0. Analysis is very important. Otherwise, what will happen? Please understand. Let's say in mock number 5, you have made 10 errors. Mock number 6 also, or mock number 10, let's say 5 out of those 10 error, 5 questions out of those 10 questions where you had made error, those have been repeated. Because SSC will repeat questions. That is how SSC operates. So 5 questions, those were repeated, you will make the same error because you haven't learned from your mistakes, because you haven't analyzed the mocks properly. So whatever was wrong will keep on remaining wrong. So again, you have to first learn how to correct your mistakes. So for that, you have to identify the mistake. So for that, you need to do proper mock analysis. This is very, very, very important. I'm telling this to everyone. Don't skip on a single mock analysis. Never. Again, third, do not take the revision part lightly. You might think it is, I remember most of the things or everything. But again, still, please, you like give some time to revision. Even if you think you remember, you retained everything. Like a second glance never hurts. Okay? Achha. Stop. And this is again a very important point. Don't search. This is a tendency, searching for all new YouTube channels, new content, new strategy, new Telegram groups, whatever new we can get our hands on. That's a wrong strategy. Do whatever you want to do for the first 60 days. After day 60, completely put a full stop on that. Whatever you had to learn for the like for new like for whatever new things you needed to learn, you need to put a full stop on day 60. Now, whatever new things you will learn through mocks and revision. Don't try to put your hands on a new book. Don't buy a new book. Don't go for a new PDF. Let's say from a Telegram group. Don't do all those things. Okay? Because SSC, again, I'm saying, will repeat questions. And again, you just need to be good in solving, understanding and solving those questions. That's all you need to do. This is not a rocket science. Let me say this. Okay? So, with that being said, that will be my 2 cents. If you want to follow, I would strongly recommend, please follow this. Please follow this. This will really, really, really help you guys in your quest to clear SSC CGL this year. Okay? Now, last but not the least, before I go, uh, if you want to join us, just a quick feature that I want to talk about. This is a new feature that we have launched, that is 360-degree study kit. In all our courses, you will get access to this feature. What is this? This is a new AI-enabled feature which gives you quick summary of your classes. So let's say the revision thing that I was talking about now. So again, if you, let's say you want to revise a class, so you don't need, let's say that's a 1 hour class. So you don't need to go through 1 hour of content anymore, 1 hour of video class. If you want, you can still, definitely. But again, you will get quick summary with the help of AI, and it's damn accurate. And you will get detailed notes about those things. So AI will only pick and create the detailed notes, and you can definitely give it a try to understand this better. And what more, sir? You will get quizzes on the go. In fact, like while being in the live class itself, you can also go for the quizzes. And if you're a little adventurous, you will get revision flashcards while again being live on the class or in the revision time as well. And last but not the least, you can save in the section, you will get a separate My Notes section where you can create and save your own notes. And the last feature is the chapter navigation. This is very similar to YouTube. Let's say in a 1 hour session, you need to revise a particular part, which is let's say a 10-minute part. Again, you don't need to find or watch the whole video to find it, like where is that 10-minute part. So you will have every chapter built into all the videos. So whenever you are revising, you can just tap on that and it will take you directly to the start of that particular section. So these are the new features we have enabled in our courses. You can definitely go and check it out. And the new foundation batch has also started, and the upcoming batches are also listed on the website. For more details, please visit, and definitely you can make a purchase. So that was my 2 cents on your preparation. If you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. And like for your feedback, if you need any help, feel free to comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.